Rubber Loom. Rainbow Loom Bracelets. And this one, oof, that one flew away. Which I call an S. An S because it looks like an S. So now
Hey guys, it's Cassie, and today we are going to be making Rainbow Loom Bracelets, which, if you don't know what they are bracelets made out of rubber bands. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get on with the video. So, for the first bracelet we are going to be making, all you need is some rubber bands, more than 2, obviously, and your fingers. Or you can just buy a pair of fingers from Amazon. So, this you can use as optional, which is a hook where you put the rubber bands on here somehow, and you hook like that, and it makes it easier for some people, but I'm not going to be using that. So for the first bracelet, I'm going to use pink, and I'm going to use, I'm going to use a sparkly light blue color. So, these 2 colors is what I'm going to be using. So, yeah. So, first what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take, for the first one only, you're going to want to take the rubber band and cross it for the first one only. Like that. As you can see, it's crossed. Okay, and then for the second one, you're going to put it on your fingers like this. Okay, and then you are going to not cross it. It's not crossed. This one is crossed. Then you're going to take the bottom one. So it's always going to be the bottom one that you're going to take. From the bottom, this is the top, this is the bottom. You're going to take the bottom one, and you're going to pull it off your finger over the blue one. Don't take the blue one with you. Over the blue one. And the blue one is still on my finger, but now that one is in the middle. And you're going to do the same thing with the other side. And now you have this. And then, from now on, you are not going to cross any more rubber bands. The first one is the only one that will be crossed so that it doesn't fall apart. If you don't cross it, then it will fall apart. So, yeah. And then you are going to take the next color you want on there. So I just did blue because I know blue's right here. Then I'm going to take the next one, I'm going to put it on top, not crossed. Take the blue, put it on top, and take the other blue, put it on top. So, and you're remembering not to take this one with you. And also you're going to remember not to do this, because that wouldn't end well because you don't have a rubber band on top. So I'm going to find another light blue. And then I'm going to put the same thing that I was doing before. Okay, so I thought it would be easier. I'm just going to get all the rubber bands out in piles, the different colors, because this is all mixed up. And then I'm going to start from there. Okay, so I've got the blue pile already. Not too many in there. I'll restock if I have to. But now I'm going to get the pink pile ready. Okay, so I think that's good for now. I'm going to continue. By the way, for this one, I'm going to be making a bracelet. You can make a necklace or a ring, which is pretty short. You know, this could be a final ring product. But for this one, I'm going to be making a bracelet. So, yeah. And now I'm going to check if it fits. And it fits pretty well. I'm going to put some more rubber bands on here so that it's not tight. this fits me pretty well, so I'm going to end it. And this is kind of optional. You can use them if you want to. It's easier, but they look like little S's. And then the other side is like the same. And then you would, if you want to use this, if you don't have these, you can just like tie off the end in a certain way. But I have these, so I'm going to put this side together, and I'm going to put it on like that. And now it's probably not going to come off because I have to stretch it out thin to put it in there. So now it won't really come off. And the S right there is at the end, which I call it an S because it looks like an S. So now you're going to do the same thing with the other side. And by the way, if you let go of this side when you're making it, it will fall apart because this side is not crossed, and you can't make it so that it won't fall out without putting like an S on it or something. So if you do take a break, you want to put like the end of an S on it. So then you're going to connect it to the other side, just like I did with the other one, except you're going to have to make sure that you get both of the sides of the rubber band, and then you have a pretty cool bracelet. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be making is a one with beads inside. So I don't really know a pretty efficient way to do this. You might, if you do, then yeah, so you can make it that way, you can make it this way. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of these beads that I have here, and oops, they're all falling. So as you can see, they're all sticking to here. So I'm gonna take them out. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab the ones that I found on the floor. A couple. And then I'm going to, okay, so I'm gonna get a close up on these beads really quick. I'm gonna close up on one. They're all different colors, so this is one of the beads. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some more colors to use. So for the beads, I'm going to use this light pink because there's a lot of this light pink color. So I'm going to grab all of those. And I'm also going to grab, so I'm going to make a pattern. So I think I'm going to do pink. And then I'm going to do, there's a lot of red. We'll use red and yellow. So yeah, and I'll pretty much just do a rainbow with these because, I mean, there's enough, I guess, for a rainbow. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, there's only one green. I should use that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them one by one, which this might be a long time. I recommend only doing a bracelet, which is what I'm going to do. But first let me pick the colors of the rubber bands that I want to use. I think I want to use, I'll pick one that there's a lot of so that I can use them. I'm going to get the piles ready, but I think I'm going to use this blue and green one, this pink and blue one, and this one. This is blue and purple, and these are all multicolored, and I like them a lot, so I'm gonna get the piles ready, and yeah. Okay guys, so now I have all the piles ready. If, like I said before, if they are not, if they do not work out, then if there's not enough, then I can always restock, but I've got all 3 colors, these 2, and this one. Oof, that one flew away. This one. Oof, that one flew away. So now I'm going to start putting the beads on, this is how you're gonna put the beads on. So start with whatever color you want, okay? And then take it and make it kind of like this. Okay, then you are going to put on whatever color of bead you have. Okay, so you're going to put it on like that, which I might use that tool. I don't know if it's going to help me at all, but we'll try this tool out. We can stretch it out like that, and then, beautiful. And then you're going to just work it in there. You're going to grab the other side, and you're going to pull it through. And then you're going to want to get all your beads ready like this. So I'm just going to leave mine at this side. This is what it looks like. The bead can fall off, so you want to be kind of careful with that. And I'm going to get all of these ready, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back, and I have all of my beads ready to use, which I don't know if you can see them, so I'm gonna move the table, but they're in a specific order so that I can have kind of like a pattern. So yeah, I'm going to get started. So the same thing we did before, we're gonna cross it, except we gotta make sure the bead doesn't fall off. But the first one is the only one that's going to be crossed, but we need to make sure that we cross it. And then put the second one, not crossed, and then put it over like this. Put it over like this. And then the next one, not crossed. Like that. You're going to put it over. You're going to put it over. And at first it'll look a little funky because, I mean, they have beads on it. But then it'll start to come together and it'll look really good. It's looking pretty good. I just hope there's enough beads because I've already gone through one whole row of beads. Well, not beads, but rubber bands. So, yeah. Okay guys, so I kind of messed up here, if you can see. You don't want to do that because this bead was kind of on the side. I don't really know how it happened, but yeah. So if you mess up, just take off the last one that you did, and then make sure that the whole bracelet doesn't come apart, and then put the beads back on. So yeah. What I did was I took it, this, so that you don't make this mistake. So I took the one to put over, and I put it over both of the beads, and that over the bead. And you want to put it, if it's from this side, don't go over the bead. If it's from this side, don't go over the bead. So like that. And this is what it's looking like so far. So yeah, it's looking pretty good, according to me. But now I'm done with my second row. I'm going to go on to my third row. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. It's pretty much the same. So yeah, I really like how I added the multicolors, and I added 3. It's kind of hard to figure out the pattern, but yeah. So I have 3 more, and I think that's going to be perfect for my wrist size. So yeah. And then you can tie it off if you want to. I prefer using the little S's, but like we do before, we just put it on. And then for this one, this part, you're just going to put it on, like pick a side of the bead, and then just put it on that side. So, yeah. I kind of don't like that I put a bead on there, because it looks kind of funky. So for you guys, if you guys don't want it to look like that, then don't add a bead for the first one, which is my mistake because I usually do that, but then I forgot this time, so yeah.
Okay guys, so I'm done with the paws and I just wanted to show you my cute little dog. Her name is Sammy. Look, Sammy, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay, but anyway, she's super cute and I just wanted to show you that.
So now this bracelet is the final bracelet, and you're gonna do the same thing as the last one. Okay guys, so this is the final product, which I actually decided to do a ring because this one takes a long time and it uses a lot of rubber bands. So I decided to just use a ring, and I actually added the charm on, which doesn't really move too much because it's just like there, and it's kind of doesn't have a big hole. And then I added the clip on, which you can tie it. But anyway, this one just looks next level compared to some of these other ones that I've made. But yeah, so this is the final product for one, final product for another, and you have the ring, which I think the ring adds a nice touch, as you can see. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Bye!